10 is pretty interesting. A family friend put me onto this, and it was pretty crazy. So there's this whole racket for helping to make B-2 fraud cases for tourist visas for people to come here. And what they do is they create false conferences and events, and people register for them. So when they go for the B-2 interview, they say, okay, I'm in this field, I'm a doctor, something like that. There's a big conference in New York for doctors, I'm going. And they use that to get the visa. And then over time, the officers look it up and they realize this event doesn't exist. It's a fake page they made on some website. And they just charge people for it to be able to use it, get the registration, so they could bypass the embassy system, or at least claim that they're doing this conference. So then those people are getting caught with fraud. A lot of South Asia, Middle East kind of clients are having it like this. And then, unfortunately, it hits a secondary fraud, which is what happened to our family friend, which is a doctor. And they heard about this conference that was in New York. And like, oh, interesting, I want to go. So they paid the fee, went and get the visa. The officer made a fraud finding. He's like, what's going on? It's like, there's no conference. We know you're committing fraud. This doesn't exist. He's like, no, I really thought it was a conference. I was excited to go there. But now he's got a fraud finding. They wouldn't believe him. So, this could probably be a problem where some people may have, it's hard to, they'd probably want to look back up, but imagine they came on B-2, got married, and filed for citizenship. Later on, they look, the USCIS says, oh, you did fraud, that event didn't exist. I don't think they go that far into it, but these minefields could pop up, so there's something to be mindful of on these kind of things. But that was a pretty messed up situation, especially when you thought it was a real conference you're going to, and it turns out it's not, and you get a fraud finding because of that, and you're stuck essentially having to get an NIV waiver. It's just going to be very difficult to do and expensive, and all that hassle. So